war!
Stop Putin, stop the 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 war!
Self-defense is not offense. Arm, arm, arm Ukraine!
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 Russia is a terrorist state!
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 I remember it very well. Every time we speak with the apologists in Speaker's Corner, and they say something interesting, something new. There was one particularly interesting conversation we've had, and Ames has saw it herself. So did Tommy. It's on video, to be honest. So anybody who doesn't believe what I'm saying right now is free to check it. But what that individual said was the following. When we spoke about the solution to the war in Ukraine and how to finally end this war by helping Ukraine win, and when he was backed into a corner and he could no longer answer anything else, he proceeded to talk about corruption. And I quote, he said it himself like this: "But Ukraine is so corrupt." Well, my friends, there is corruption in Ukraine. There is corruption in the whole world. But corruption is relative. Corruption can be focused on the lower levels of society. For example, some nepotism. Corruption can be in the middle section of society. For example, a corrupt police force. But corruption can also reach the upper levels of society, the ones who rule society. As the ancient proverb goes, the fish rots from the head. And what better example is there than the terrorist Russian regime, the great kleptocracy, the country-sized criminal syndicate, the Potemkin country that continues to pour their funds into the ruble, that continues to try their best to keep the ruble afloat and to keep this war going, even though they know very well there's nothing to gain with this war, even though they know very well that their reputation worldwide is dead. Even their supposed allies, North Korea and Iran, they don't trust Russia. They know Russia can't be trusted. They know that if Russia were to win this war, Russia would be looking one day to backstab them. That is reality. And they would do the same. Make no mistake. Terrorist regimes with zero international credibility always behave the same way. That is what's going on. I love this individual. Come back, come back. Why are you running? These individuals always behave the same way. They shout something incoherently and they run away bravely. They go home. Of course, it's for the best. It's for the best. If he were to stay here and give his actual points, he would humiliate himself. He would show himself as a fool. He was mentioning the great Sovietsky Soyuz as he was talking about it. The Soviet Union. Of course. Let's talk about the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union has started World War II on the same side as the Nazis, on the same side as Nazi Germany. They have decided that they would split Poland in half. Half of Poland would go to the Soviet Union and half would go to the Nazis. That was called the Molotov-Ribbentrop Treaty, and it must not be forgotten. And now, my friends, it's up to every single one of us, whether or not we want to learn with history, or we want to continue committing the same mistakes over and over again. Honestly, considering some of our hecklers nowadays, it's quite believable that unfortunately humanity might commit those same mistakes again. But there is always hope that humanity will learn and that humanity will unite against terrorism to finally put it to an end. All united, we will win!
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 World, wake up!
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 Russia is a terrorist state!
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 I have to make a confession. I have been asked by some people to not engage with these hecklers who sometimes come by. But my friends, from my personal standpoint, I believe that it's important to show when people don't know what they're talking about. Because if we allow such opinions to go on unopposed, it will create an echo chamber. Some people eventually, inevitably, might think that they have a point if their points are never shown as what they are. Complete nonsense. That is the power of free speech. That is the power of democratic regimes, my friends. The power to be able to learn with your mistakes. The power to be able to become better for the future and create that better future for everybody to live in. That is what we stand here for. That is what Ukraine stands for. For the freedom of speech, for the freedom of expression, for the ability to live unafraid that your next words are going to get you killed. That is what we stand here for. And it doesn't matter how many people stand against it. We will always defend these ideals because that is what will lead humanity to a better tomorrow. And we will achieve this as long as we will all stand together, my friends. That is certainty. Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
Слава нації!
Смерть ворогам!
Україна!
Понад усе!
Україна!
Понад усе!
Україна!
Понад усе!
Героям України тричі!
Слава! Слава! Слава!